Living History, World War II stories as told by those who were there.
Today we have the honor and the privilege of hearing the story of Sergeant Jerry Korman. Sergeant Korman was a radio operator with a B-17 Pathfinder group flying high in the skies over Europe during World War II.
Out on B-24s. I was later transferred to a B-17 crew and went overseas with a B-17 crew. I was a radio operator and a gunner on a B-17 model D or E, and the last one was an E. I flew 8 or 10 missions with the Hunters. The original crew that I was on were shot up and all killed in action. We were all transferred from the Hunter to the makeup crew. We made up a crew when we transferred to Alconbury. It was the Pathfinder force, the 482nd Bomb Group, near the city of Huntingdon. We were privileged to being the first radar crews. I mapped the coast of Norway and the Netherlands and France so that the radar operators could make their map, and subsequently by the other radar navigators used those maps. We were always the lead group, and our radar navigator at that time, if you had a radar navigator, then you had 11-man crew, because the radar navigator sat where the radio operator ordinarily would sit, and the radio operator would sit on the opposite side. My most memorable mission, and the one that was the worst mission for us, was I think over Frankfurt in late 43 or early 44, when we were shot up very badly, came back on one engine, landed at an old abandoned Spitfire base in England after jettisoning everything overboard that wasn't nailed down. Shot up with flak and with fighters. We had 3 engines were shot away, and half of our horizontal stabilizer and half of the vertical stabilizer and part of our wing. Our pilot, who, God bless him, was a very good pilot. He gave us our option, either to bail out or to take our chances, and we decided that we were going to take our chances. Nobody on my crew was ever injured. Bad as we were shot up many times, none of them were ever injured. And that is my crew with the 482nd. My original crew with the 100th were all killed in action. After I finished my completion of my missions, which was 25 missions, I was awarded, I had the Air Medal, 3 clusters, and a Distinguished Flying Cross. You can act brave, but you have to be, but that's only a show. If you're going to go on a bombing mission that we weren't like we did, which was I said earlier, I was scared from the time I got into the airplane until the time we landed. When you're on your mission and you're already in combat, you don't have any feeling at all. You just hope to get in and get back.